All right, very good. And one more rhythm here with way more upstrokes in a row. The only time you're going to strum down is here, here, and here. Also want to try some different chord shapes with you, see how it goes. These are referred to as dyads. So basically 2-finger minor and major chords. So you can use like your third and first for that. Some people like to use their pinkies instead. I like using my first 2 fingers for the major shape. And then we're going to go into just 2-string or 2-finger power chords to finish it out there. So yeah, using Guitar Pro, got the drums and bass again. Certainly makes it much easier to follow along as it gets going faster. You want the challenge, you do what I'm about to do and just follow the metronome. And yeah, here we go. Number 1, very, very few downstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, That was a terrible transition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, Wow, this is off to a fantastic start. All right, one more time. If I don't get it this time, I gotta start the video over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 There, damn. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Okay, 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm drifting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is a pain in the ass with just a metronome. So yeah, 200 with the drums and all that. Much easier. 240. close that out. This one does not have drums on it. But if you just like having drums because it's more fun and entertaining to practice, let me know. I'll make sure I put that on all of them. But single notes, and because the rhythm is much easier, felt that we could just do regular old metronome again. But again, if you prefer having the drums in, it's more fun to practice, let me know. I'll make sure I do that for you. So 3/4 time signature, and we basically play the same thing twice before we move on to the next bit. And when doing this, it's set up to where accidental economy picking is more likely to happen. I did go back and look at the notes I made on the performance you did with that initial skill test thing, and it did seem like your alternate picking was actually doing pretty good from what I remember. So let's make sure it stays that way and see if any issues come up. So basically, we got your down, up, down. You got to go past that E string to hit the upstroke and hit that down there. So down, up, down, past the E string, hit the upstroke. And then same thing for the second half, or not second half, the next 2 bars. So basically we're doing the same thing with the chords. If it's a downbeat, we're going to pick down. If it's an upbeat, we're going to pick up. And then this here, you got your down, up for the second half. Down, up. Now you got to go past the B string to hit that next down. So down, up, past the B string, down, up, down. And again, down, up, past the B string, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. All right, count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 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 3. 120. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 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 3. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. .240. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, any questions come up, let me know, and I'll see you again in your new videos.